Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm in Bandung now at an Ecuagenera event. A few things has happened. Actually, I filmed an intro video and I realized I didn't have the mic on, so I have to refilm this intro. But we are all very excited for this event. A lot of people came from many parts of Indonesia, a lot of prominent people in the plant community. But there was some disaster with the shipping where our plants actually didn't make it. We actually ordered a lot of plants to be imported here at a very, very affordable price. So they are not here as promised. And I'm not disappointed only because I kind of expected it. The Indonesian custom is very unpredictable. Not just with plants, but with many things. I've tried to import many things in, which is why when many viewers try to offer to send me, products or plants and things like that, I cannot receive them because it's just too much trouble. So yeah, I've been in Bandung in the city for about 4 days now. It's actually a 3-hour drive from where I live. And then I'm not that disappointed because I managed to vlog for the last few days. And I kind of expected it, and I'm gonna try because the event is actually very, very crowded, very noisy. As with most events in Indonesia, noise and music and MC, sorry, let me pull up my mask. But MC talking really draws the crowd, so I don't know how much vlog material we'll get there. I did DM Ecuagenera to try to get special access to the event, and they said they'd get back to me, but they didn't. So it is a little bit of a mess, but it is not easy. Logistics is not easy in Indonesia, so yeah, I am going to try to figure out if they can ship me the plants because I'm not coming back here in 3 days to pick them up, just as most of the people here aren't coming again. So yeah, we all bought really rare plants. They were pretty good price, but it's very risky, and I kind of knew, so I'm not that angry. But here's the thing, I met with Eddie Pranoto, and he gave me this. He came all the way from Jogja, which is about maybe 10-hour drive. That's crazy, right? Hang on, let me pull up my mask again. Yeah, so he came all the way here to pick things up because he bought some plants and he wanted them to be in pristine shape when he received them. Unfortunately, he couldn't. So yeah, I feel bad for that. But we have an episode on colored anthuriums about how he produces these. So feel free to check it out. I'm gonna link that up above. But yeah, I'm gonna actually head back to my car now. I'm gonna drop this off in my car because I don't want to hold it. And I'm gonna come back to the event to see if I can film, because I think you can hear some of they are way over there, back there, but it's already so loud. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk at all behind the noise. But I will be doing up the haul because for sure I'll be getting those plants in. I don't know what condition they will be in. So that plant haul will be at the end of this episode. So skip ahead if you just want to see some plant haul from South America. All right, so on my way back, I decided, because it's going to be very crowded and very noisy there, and I actually do want to get out of there as fast as possible because Omicron is spreading like crazy here. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film some footage of just some interesting plants that I see there very quickly in like 10 minutes. Get out of there. Well, say hi to some people first, of course, and then get out of there. And then I'll give you that plant haul. I'll update you on what happened to our packages.
Bingung ke BC mutasi itu. Teman dari Medan. Itu paling forum
acara hari ini kita kehadiran mudah-mudahan Mas Daniel, Ibu boleh tahu Ibu ini sebenarnya kayak aku beli.
Wow, sudah. Terima kasih Ibu.
Macam luar biasa plastik ini ini
Jadi aja ngobrol. Jadi saya akan sendiri.
iya, karena saya mau kesana
Itu
sekolah.
Oh,
Kalau Ibu ngobrol luar biasa ya kayaknya. Mungkin secara
bisa
biasa. Sebetulnya ada yang menarik.
yang kerennya apa coba? Banyak yang
Untuk mendapatkan penghasilan tanpa kita harus keluar rumah. Ternyata dengan di dalam rumah, ya hati segar. Kemudian tadi seperti Pak Polda tadi,
Ya jangan aja.
pada hati kamu jangan mati kalau begitu kan. Suasana seperti yang biasa.
Mari kita hunting lagi.
Kita hunting sebenarnya banyak sekali.
It is day 5 since we're the day that we're supposed to pick up everything, and I drove an hour here to pick up the rest of the plant. There should be 10 more. So let's hope that they're in good shape. So here are some of the plants. This whole box was brought back, or it's just you're helping them collect? Yeah. Okay.
Some of them I help them collect. Here,
Okay.
this plastic is my friend's.
Okay. How many?
The other in my box is mine.
You bought a lot too.
I bought for my friends also. They don't have PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at how nice this is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, the work is still
So
surviving.
strong. Yeah, I see all these heads peeking out. They're still doing well, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a forgetti eye, yeah?
yeah, the white stripe one.
Exciting. How many people are you ordering for?
I helped
Solo.
about 7 people, and the other 7 is I help them just pick up their plants.
Okay, you've been busy.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm gonna look for mine next.
Okay.
Hello, little kitty cat. Hello. So here are the rest of the orders that are not picked up yet. I guess these are Jakarta orders because it's all over the country. So some people are living in different cities. But yeah, I guess these are the people who are in this region. Pretty sorted, I think. Pretty organized. So they couldn't find a package, and I'm freaking out a little bit. So they went in to look for more. The whole team just left. So here are some of the orders. I have only 9 out of 10 left. So one is missing, and we're trying to figure out which one it is. Everything's not labeled, so it's all just philodendron and anthurium sp. So this is gonna be quite a bit of homework. I'm actually impressed. After 2 weeks in shipment, apparently it was shipped out on the 2nd of February. Everything looks pretty good. So I'm opening up the packages one by one because the Uthe told me here that they sometimes put the wrong plant in there, but yeah. So this is the philodendron rugosum, and it doesn't ship well. I know it's a pretty fussy plant too, so I lost some of the leaves right away. This is sign of overwatering actually, this yellow rotting, but it's acceptable actually because look at how many nodes it actually has. So yeah, I hope that this survives. This is actually a very leggy one. I can tell it's probably grown in lower light situation back there. And there's some yellowing leaves here too, from the tenuis. And I just took this out of the paper packaging. This is the Anthurium villa something. I still don't know a lot of these names. They're still quite new to me. This looks to be in very, very good shape actually, considering the 2 weeks that it's been in. Yeah, I'm not gonna film all of these. So I'm just gonna get started because I don't want to be here forever. So I'm gonna just start looking through these, and I will see you back at my studio. Alright, so it's actually a few days later, and I'm here at Plant Nursery. It's located within Open Doors. It's not far from where I am, and this is what the space looks like. It's really, really cute. They're not really open yet. It's soft opening, so there's a plant store in there. But I'm primarily here to meet a small group of people who are getting together, including Mr. Pepe from Ecuagenera, to get his insights on the challenges of importing to Indonesia and what are his mission for the company and also for his positioning here in Indonesia. I'm assuming that things are going to be better the next time they do try to import. And that's going to be a game changer here too for the plant community. I'm very excited to have this access to more plants. So hopefully we'll get some footage from him in a bit. Here's the plant store. Mr. Pepe, can you tell us what you do at Ecuagenera?
Well, in Ecuagenera, we do many things, but for us it's very important to do the science, investigation, conservation, and biocommerce.
Nice.
It's very important to play these three together, you know.
Okay. And what is your role in Ecuagenera? Are you the founder?
I am the founder, I am the CEO, yeah, but I have a very good team, you know. I have many more CEOs.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. So first of all, welcome to Indonesia. And I know that we had a little bit of an issue with the shipping. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the challenges here that you have experienced and maybe how it's different from the other countries?
Yes, it's always something to learn. This time, the plants didn't come as we like, delayed. So we have still one shipment, it's 3 weeks in customs, agriculture, quarantine. It will be coming back sooner or later. So first, it's something to learn from the guys here more than me, because they are learning how to do this. I think it was new for them. I thought they didn't have experience, but they are learning. So and that's nice to know that some people just starting and they want to learn to do other things. And I'm happy. You know, if went wrong. But what the idea is to correct.
Correct. So we will be expecting future shipments.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Because not only it's not that I'm looking only to export here, but I am buying here. So that my idea is to buy from here, because we have a store in Germany, we have a store in Florida, in Ecuador. So the idea is more than export here is to buy from here things that we don't see normally in the States or Europe.
Nice.
So that's my idea, you know, to visit nurseries, to meet people, and to buy.
So to do a trade, basically.
Yes,
You know,
that would be fantastic. If we can trade equally, it would be nice, you know.
and because we do have a lot of fantastic aroids that came in from, South America, and we enjoyed us now seeing more thanks to the Ecuagenera coming in. So do you think it is harder to ship in here than other countries?
Yes, because it's new thing. I don't think it will be difficult in the future. I am sure that it will be easier.
Okay.
Once the authorities understand how is the procedure, we understand also how it goes.
Yeah.
And that I don't think will be difficult in the future.
All right, I think that's all the questions I have for you, but let me summarize this really quickly to make sure that we got it all correct. So Ecuagenera is expanding, it is increasing its conservation efforts both at home, but also is trying to source plants overseas and try to get a nice trade of plants going on, so that maybe a lot of the plants can grow ex situ in our homes. We can enjoy them.
Exactly.
Because we have the same vision.
It's very important, let the people know, because sometimes we see when they destroy that they are going to destroy the forest. Nobody will take care of the forest more than people who knows how important it is to protect the forest.
Yeah.
That's why we have over 2,000 hectares of protected area, nature forest, full of plants, and it's beautiful to go there and walk. That's what I like to do, in my trips. Give small talks to the people, encourage them to buy forests to protect the jungle.
Yeah, this is why before this we had a presentation where you shared with us that you actually went ahead and bought forest land that used to be for pasture or was unprotected. A lot of the species there in-situ, that's the right word for it. So yeah, we're very grateful that you are here and your efforts, and hopefully we'll hear more from Ecuagenera in the future. Stay tuned, I hope to have more content
Thank you.
with you. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Uthe, and you may know me as Psychedelicsy on Instagram. Today, Sean gave me the opportunity to talk about my experience with the Ecuagenera Indonesian pop-up shop that recently happened in Bandung. So the event was supposed to happen on the 11th to 12th February. We already started ordering plants since December last year. So, and the end of the pre-order was 20th of January. I had the initiative to help some local plant people that doesn't have PayPal nor the time to pick up plants. So I ended up accommodating about 20 people, and I had to pick up 63 plants with 8 invoices in hand. So a day before the pickup, I already booked a ticket. I don't live there. Some of us don't live there, so we already prepared ourselves for the event. And at 10 p.m. at night before the event, we received an email that said that the event was delayed until 20th of February, which is a week later, and that the plants were not ready to be picked up because they were stuck in customs. We were confused because not everyone received the same email, so I asked Ecuagenera if the email is true, and they said that it's true. They confirmed it. Not even 3 hours later, we received an email that said that the problem was resolved and that the event will just go on as scheduled, and that the plants are all ready to be picked up. So all of us are confused because, as I said, that not everyone received the same email, but we went with it anyways. So the day of the event, I arrived there, and there are two stands. One is the local endemic plant shop, and the other is they sell Ecuador plants with the event organizer staff as the plant shopkeeper. So I asked one of the staffs about how do I pick up my plants. I have 63 plants to pick up. How do I do this? So they redirected me to a woman that says that not all the plants are ready to be picked up yet. They are still sorting it out on the warehouse. And they said that the plants might all be ready to be picked up on the 13th of February, which is in Sunday, and out of the schedule. I had plenty friends, came all the way from Eastern Java, out of the island, Bali, going on expensive accommodations just to get confusion on the day of the event that they already arrived in. And everyone that got asked was just confused, and they said that they have nothing to do with the pickup plans. So the stand has about 50 plants from Ecuador that was displayed and, ready to be sold. But we can't even take them even though we pre-ordered the same plants, and they said that it is the property of the organizers. After that, everyone waited for the information on the 13th February. Everyone waited for the organizer to speak up, but they said that on the 13th of February, there will be another batch coming. They will sort it out, and maybe at night we can pick up plants and hopefully complete our orders. I only went home with like 18 plants out of 63 that I had to pick up. And soon enough, there was an info that we can pick up plants on Jakarta instead. It was a little bit far away. It was like 34 kilometers from where I live, but I went with it on the 15th. So with other people that had to pick up their plants that lives here. Luckily, I got almost of my plants. I got 62 out of 63 plants, and I have 7 other invoices, and 5 got completed, while the other 2 there's not even one plant that comes from that order. Well, okay. So, to just give you a picture about the condition of the Jakarta warehouse, the plants picked up wasn't a newer batch, so it was the same condition as the one in Bandung, and there were leaves dropping rot everywhere. Ecuagenera stepped up and said that they will be responsible for the orders we made, and we can either get a refund or made a claim via email, and that they will ship another batch on March or April, and we can even order more if we want, and we can pick it up again, or we can just get it shipped to our houses. But this time, the order was, we got charged a little bit more expensive on the other fees and the pickup fee, as they said. But I kind of understand it because they said that customs here is more expensive. In my opinion, Ecuagenera and the local organizers was probably not prepared for the enthusiasm local plant lovers show by ordering thousands of plants in total. And I don't think they've handled this many plants on customs before. Sadly, this event was handled poorly by the local organizer. I have so many friends that says that they won't even order from Ecuagenera nor the local organizers anymore. There was no info, no statement that came out of them. And some people don't even know how to ask them and reach out. And some came to me instead. I don't even know them. I'm not even one of the organizers. I'm just another plant lover that ordered from them. I was equally confused, but I tried to seek information, and luckily I have local plant shop friends that can give me those informations. And thankfully, every one of my service customers was very understanding, and they paid attention to my stories and how I face all the chaos. And I do hope our country's customs also has clear regulations so that these kinds of incidents doesn't happen again. We wasted so many days on picking up plants, and we traveled so far just to pick up plants that we've already ordered since December. Why is it so hard, So the recent order that we claimed out of the past orders that we haven't received yet was supposed to happen in March, but then we received an info that it was delayed until April or May. But I do hope that this last batch will be better, and they had an idea how to face customs here, and that they learned to organize the event better. I have mad respect for plant importers, and I have questions for local custom services. So yeah, that's my experience and my opinion. Take it or leave it, but this is what happens, and thank you. Bye bye.
It is April the 23rd. This is my second order from Ecuagenera. So they did owe me an Anthurium veitchii from the first order, and I just got notified that the second time of delivery, the veitchii did not make it. So I don't have a veitchii today. And let me tell you a little bit about the drama. First of all, I have the plant sent out to Jakarta because this was the option, to send it to Bandung, which is 4 hours drive, or Jakarta. This was clearly stated in the email. So when I selected Jakarta as a destination, I was happy to order a lot of plants. And I also have my friend Angga from Jogja who ordered through me. So I was happy to help him out. And then on the night that I got back from Thailand on the 20th, I got a text message saying that my plants have arrived and I could pick it up on the 22nd and the 23rd, either in Bandung or in Bogor, but not Jakarta. I flipped out. I emailed the salespeople at Ecuagenera, and they assured me that Jakarta is in Bogor. Let me clarify. Bogor is 2 hours drive from where I live. That's each way. So I did not have the time to pick up the plants. It would take me a whole day. I'm just back here in Bangkok. I'm going through severe breakdown. If you ever wanted to see a plant YouTuber breakdown, this is what it looks like. Because during this time, I was away for 20 days. A lot of my plants were miscared for, and I really do not like to put people on the spot here. But my gardener has underwatered or overwatered things, and I expected a little bit of that, but there was too much going on. I basically spent the last 2 days trying to rescue as many plants as I can. It's not a pleasant experience. And let's just say that he's not going to be here for long. And I'm sorry you had to see this, but I am literally having a mental breakdown. But back to my story, I was furious, but fortunately I had a group of friends who are going to pick it up in Bogor and bring it back here. The name of the nursery is Plant Nursery. It's run by Jeff, a good friend of mine. I'm going to insert the Instagram on the screen. And a community of friends, we're just going to pick up all our orders in Bogor and bring it back. And I have submitted my orders for that. So they're supposed to prepare it in a box. They're supposed to pick it up, and I could pick it up here. By the way, Jeff did offer Ecuagenera his space for free as a pickup destination here in Jakarta. So I'm not sure why Ecuagenera did not go ahead and use his space, which was offered. Instead, they diverted everything to Bogor. I do not understand the mindset behind this. So poor decision making on Ecuagenera's part. I have to just look at you square in the face and just say that outright. So my orders actually were sent to Plant, which Jeff is handling, but only one plant made it. Apparently they did not put all of my plants in that box. They were supposed to come here. So some of my plants were still stuck in Bogor today. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, Nyonya Destira, Tia, is going on the way there. I was just chatting with her this morning, and I had asked for her help to bring it back for me. So thank you so much for agreeing to help me bring back those plants. So she'll be arriving here in, tonight. She'll be arriving pretty late, so I'm not going to be able to see the plants until tomorrow, but she's agreed to help me, dunk them in water, treat it overnight. So thank you so much for that. But there's too much plant drama going on with Ecuagenera, and I haven't received any healthy plants from them. And I have to be upfront. I don't blame Ecuagenera fully for this experience. I did hear stories of people receiving plants that were broken on the stem or cut on the stem. Apparently the customs here did some random checks on plants, so they had to test them and apparently destroy them in the process. The Indonesia custom is not doing Indonesia plant market any good. If you're watching this and you're working in the Indonesian plant customs, do something about it. I just came back from Bangkok. They are free to import and export anything as they wish, and their plant market is flourishing, and we are suffering here. So please rectify this problem. Indonesian people and the government, we need to stand up and say this is not right. We should have the right to import plants where possible safely, and we should be able to export them in a timely fashion so our plant industry can compete globally. So again, I'm fuming in my chest as I talk about this, and I'm sorry you have to see it. But quickly, I'm going to talk about this plant. This is the Philodendron luxurians, and it is not an easy philodendron, so I expected it not to ship well. And as you can see, I'm going to be removing these leaves. Some of the roots seem to be doing okay. There are some dried ends, but I will have to cut them off. And then I do see 2 nodes here, 2 growing eye, and 1 main apical bud here. So I'm going to take off these leaves and I'm going to try to rehab this in moss. Hopefully this will give me 2 vines or maybe 1 from the apical bud. I may also resort to cutting it up per node to try to get multiple chances of success. But so far, based on my previous propagation, not very high success rate with these because they were already unhealthy to begin with. It may also lend to the fact that I have been overwhelmed with too many plants, and rehabbing them is just another heavy burden on top of what I already have. So let me take a deep breath and let me just say that my next step would be to purge the plants that that have multiples of, that I don't need. I'm rethinking my store because I do want to start enjoying my plant collection. I want to enjoy propagating and growing plants again. And I will not order from Ecuagenera again. And yeah, I'm going to try to be more mindful in my plant collection. I'm going to really need to cut down on my collection and focus on what I love. So that is what I have to do. And I know that this is really negative for some of you to watch, and I thank you for being in this journey with me, but I'll be showing you the process of healing, the process of, cutting down your collection to a sustainable level and to be happy again with plants. Because I have been gifted so many plants lately, and again, I've been purchasing some plants here and there, and it's been stressing me out. There is a point where it is too much. So I hope that you guys are staying well. I will show you what the other plants look like in the next clip. But meanwhile, I'm gonna have to do this before the sun completely goes away for the day. All right, so it's actually the next day. I finally received all of these plants from Tia of Nyonya Destira. She's got a YouTube channel, in case I forgot to mention that earlier. Thank you so much for picking these up. This is the condition that they came in. It's actually about 5 p.m. and I'm losing daylight, so I'm not going to give you close-up details, but so far, I think a lot of them look good. These Anthurium villanarum, I think that's what they are. I bought 3 of them and they all shipped okay, and I expected it because the first shipment of these came in great for me from Ecuagenera. And then there's some Anthuriums here. I see that the roots are pretty much gone. This one's healthy. It's got good leaves. Again, I really need to look at the orders again because I don't remember. This is the Anthurium draconos something. This is for Anga. Unfortunately, it came in really bad shape, and I see potential growth here, and the roots actually look pretty good. I see some pink here, but these guys actually were on hold in customs for about 3 days, and it took another 3 days for them to reach to my home because of the inefficiencies of the shipment or the pickup that was promised to us in Jakarta. So I'm very disappointed about that. But also, I think that these guys were probably, they probably spent a lot of time in transit during the transit from Ecuador to here. I don't know how many days it took for him to fly, but it looks like they have been damaged like this for a long time, because when we received it, it was already in this condition. So I think the journey is just way too arduous for these guys to come all the way to Indonesia. This is why I maybe don't encourage shipping them this way. I hear that if you buy them as a personal order, Ecuagenera do ship it to you a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient. But we are exactly at the opposite end of the globe, and I don't think there's a lot of flights that connects Indonesia to Ecuador. So yeah, it's not the best, I think. I'm gonna stick to local plants. For this is the Patriciae. Looking good here. With all the stems and the roots look kind of okay. So I'm going to work on these really quickly because I'm losing daylight and my priority is to save them. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that. So I've decided to move the rehab portion into tomorrow's episodes. So today's just going to be purely about the experience that we've had with Ecuagenera and also the customs and, you know, the whole, basically the social and cultural aspects of plant collecting here. I'm really glad that there's a community of people here who are helping each other out, who are well connected and just very, very positive vibes. So I'm learning quite a lot from this fiasco, if you may. And I guess I will see you in the next episode where I'm going to be rehabbing some plants from Ecuagenera. Bye.